education. Why'd you start your education? Like, why'd you start doing that?
Yeah, man, I fell into that too, right? So the whole reason I started it, again, my wife, man, I wouldn't be here without her. She gave me the 401k loan to buy our first property. She never questioned this. And then got into coaching because of her. So what happened was once I got on the Bigger Pockets podcast, like my Instagram kind of took off. And so like prior to that, I was doing phone calls with people just for free because when you have 500 followers and 2 people want to ask you a question, it's okay, right? But when you have, thousands of followers and hundreds of people want to ask you questions, you don't have the time, right? And I still wanted to help people. And so I said, okay, I'll do calls and consultations. I'm just going to charge a small fee. That way it weeds out the people who, right, who are going to waste time. And so I was charging like $50 to do an hour consultation call.
Yo.
Right. Like, so I just wanted to help people. And my wife, like, I was doing them, and then like my wife came to me and she was like, I just got off a phone and she was like, why do you look so sad? And I was like, I'm just tired of answering the same 2 questions over and over again. And she was like, are they all like that? And I was like, yeah, everybody just wants to know where I'm finding all my deals and how I'm financing all these deals. And she was like, you should just like put something in a PowerPoint and like put it out there for people so that they can go through that first and pay for that. And then if they want to talk to you after, you can get on a call with them. And like she was basically describing like building a course, right? And so I built 2 courses. I built a course on how I'm finding my deals and how I'm financing my deals. And I put them out there super low ticket. And I was like, when people would ask me questions, I would just point them to that course. And I'm like, look, you can go take this 2 to 3 hour course that I go into super detail about all this stuff, or you can spend $200 and talk to me for 30 minutes at a really high level and get way less information, right? And so they're like, well, I'll take the $40 in the 3 hour course, right? And so that, like, I didn't expect to sell many. Like, I just wasn't a thing to make a bunch of money. Like, I was just trying to not waste a bunch of time on the phone. And then even at a $40 price point, we were doing 10, 15, sometimes 20 grand a month in sales because people were just buying this stuff. And I was like, oh, this is like a legit business. Like, this is a thing. I didn't know, like, I didn't have a plan of having this coaching and teaching business. I just was trying to put information out there so I wouldn't have to answer the same questions over and over again.
Right. So you got me and I'm like, all right, we're going to build this. We're going to build this. We're going to build this. This is what it's going to be like.
And so then now I've turned it into a business. I've realized that, like, okay, that means people want the information. And so, like, how do I build this out to be an actual business? And so I went and paid for coaching that could teach me how to build a teaching and coaching program and business so that I approach it the right way.
Yeah.
So that's what we've been doing.
I hope you do build out that sales floor, bro. I hope you do build out that sales floor. Yeah, so now we're there. And so what does your rental portfolio look like now? What does your day-to-day look like?
Yeah. So we hover between 65 and 70 some odd doors. I'm buying a bunch. I'm selling some right now. And so that's about the portfolio. I've got 12 doors under contract, like right now, today. And then I'm selling a 12-unit property. So that's why I say we kind of hover in between there. Day to day, I'm still like in the real estate business. I'm still acquisitions. I have marketing pretty much automated. But I take the phone calls and look at the houses and make the offers. But after that, I'm not much involved. Like, I've got contractors that go do the work. I've got a real estate agent who sells the flips, and I've got my wife who does the property management if we keep it as a rental. So this position, I'm not too involved. Obviously answering questions and things, but I'm not like, everybody else kind of takes care of the rest of the stuff.